Then the all-creating sovereign, mind of perfect purity, taught about the difficulties of understanding her nature as the self-originated pristine awareness, which, like a sovereign, makes all things intelligible. But also this Sempedorje is called the pristine awareness in terms of his intellectuality as reality, which stems from her, the all-creating one. O great Bodhisattva, grasp these words with your mental capacity. These words will let you understand the quintessence. If the place of all is the dimension of reality, how then can the quintessence of the word dimension be understood? If the object of all views is the realm of the sky, how then can the quintessence of the word sky be understood? If the five elements are apparent in their luminous nature, how can the quintessence of apparent be understood? How can the quintessence of the sentient beings in this threefold world who have originated from these elements be understood? Listen to me, because you yourself are the sovereign of intelligence. Such she spoke. Sempedorje. O teacher of the teachers, all-creating sovereign, I understand your own being, which is so difficult to understand in terms of these four words. I understand your own being is not diversified because of the word dimension. I clearly understand that it is without obscuration because of the word sky. I understand it to be the central vigor of all things because of the word element. I understand it to be the quintessence of the universe because of the word sentient being. By understanding this situation, I do understand that you create all, a fact so hard to recognize. It is not taught that there is anything else than the all-creating one herself. Such he spoke. Then the all-creating sovereign again addressed the sovereign of intelligence. If you understand my nature, which is so difficult to grasp, then you will understand the Buddha Dharma in its abbreviation and in its extensions. Who could otherwise be called sovereign of intelligence? Sempedorje. O creating sovereign, all creating sovereign, mind of perfect purity, your own being is like that. It is reality, mind and primordial awareness, and the intelligibility of reality. This is how I see your own being. The word reality is another word for the non-conceptual mind itself. The word realm of the sky is another word for the mind itself and its stainlessness. The word essential element is another word for the mind's own actuation. The mind of the sentient beings is an intelligence which understands distinctiveness. Nothing exists besides the mind's own being. Nothing is besides the mind, the all-creating sovereign. Such he spoke. All-creating sovereign. O great Bodhisattva, if you understand this nature, you will also understand the all-creating's own being. You understand me, understand the One, understand all, understand everything. O great Bodhisattva, Dorje, I shall give you the name Sovereign of Intelligence, Kunjed Gyalpo. If you, O Sovereign of Intelligence, understand it this way, how then do you understand these things? That the vehicles, which are taught by the teacher's three forms of manifestations, who emanated from me, come forth in three aspects, and that whoever has the three kinds of wishes for obtaining results from causes will achieve the three results, the three forms of nirvana, by means of performing the different activities related with doctrinal views and religious practices. Such she spoke. The sovereign of intelligence replied, O all-creating sovereign, the teacher's three forms of manifestation emanate from you as your threefold actuation. In an enigmatic way, you taught these three teachings as three aspects and as the mind being of discriminative intelligence. With what intention did you teach in such enigmatic manner? Is it because of the intention to strive for calm, abiding, and non-agitation? In an enigmatic way you introduce us to whatever subjects you felt appropriate. The teacher's three forms of manifestation taught the doctrine as a teaching that requires interpretation. Some of them taught the result coming from practicing the bodhisattva stages and the paths, some that the result is without substance like the moon in water, and some that the result is the achieving in itself. The teaching of the three forms of manifestation is declared to be an enigmatic teaching. It is taught not to be a definitive lore, but one that demands interpretation. It has a meditation system which zealously strives for a non-agitated, calm abiding. The Mahayana of causation is taught to be a system in need of interpretation. Such he spoke. All-creating sovereign. Listen, O sovereign of intelligence, you great bodhisattva. The ultimate is taught to be of a definitive meaning. You, sovereign of intelligence, understand this, or don't teach. There is no point in manipulating what is perceived, as it is non-existent. The true nature, which is non-intelligible and transcends intelligibility, is neither an object of samadhi nor of non-contemplative thinking. It is not a desiring mind, and not a coveted result. It abides in a state of as it is, free of intelligibility. This leads to Buddhahood, via a path which cannot be walked on. Do not engage in intellectualizing, and you will find the self-originated pristine awareness. Do not seek salutary acts, as nature is spontaneously self-perfected. Do not observe the vows, as the true nature is entirely pure. Observe objects and sensory faculties are lucent in their suchness. Do not regard the Buddha and the sentient beings as being two different entities. You ought to view everything as one in suchness. Suchness is one and not many. How could one apply designations like giving praise to the central vigor of the immutable and unborn? O great Bodhisattva, sovereign of intelligence, Buddhas, sentient beings, what appears and exists as animated in inanimated world. All this is as my nature, that of the all-creating, and free of praise and dispraise. My own being and suchness are one, but the teacher's three forms of manifestation nevertheless teach their individual teachings, in which they teach a doctrine of suchness that requires interpretation. Such he spoke. This is the 33rd chapter of the all-creating sovereign mind of perfect purity, in which is explained the definitive teaching and the teaching that needs interpretation.